everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Amy Glennie and I make videos regarding makeup, beauty, health and fitness, and also lifestyle. If you're interested in that kind of content, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you can be up to date with all the videos I put up. Alright, so let's get started. So as you can see today, I'm got my wet hair. It's laundry day, so please ignore the background. But I decided I'm gonna do a nice natural makeup look, super easy, and show you guys this look because even though it's quarantine and we're at home, it just feels good to take care of yourself and feel pretty and just feel put together. So I like to do my makeup even though I'm in quarantine because I do makeup for me, not for anyone else. So anyway, I'm about to go walk my dog because I put up an Instagram post about why being outdoors is healthy. So check that out if you're interested. And so I am gonna go outdoors. I'm gonna go walk my dog, so I have some athletic clothes on. But I did want to shower because I was just, you know how it goes sometimes. So let's get started. So the makeup look we're gonna do today, I'm gonna show you it right here. It's just natural, no fake lashes, not a ton of color, a nice natural look so you can feel a little bit more energized. So my face right now is already clean and moisturized. I have sunscreen on. And first thing I'm gonna do is put on my foundation. It's super important to make sure that your makeup sponge is wet so that way the makeup sponge doesn't absorb all your foundation. So I'll be back in just a second with that damp sponge. As you can see, it's a lot bigger now. I'm using my Clinique foundation. So I have the Clinique Even Better, and I really like this one because it's for acne prone skin. It also has SPF 15 and it's medium coverage. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put a little bit on my face here, and we're gonna blend it in using our makeup sponge. So I prefer medium coverage because with full, I feel like that's really good for like going out and stuff, but for like everyday makeup, I prefer medium coverage, especially with acne prone skin. I just don't want to aggravate my skin. I also really like this foundation because it is scent free, and I actually like I love the way it smells by itself. Like I love it. Like I literally will do my foundation and I'll go like this. So just make sure you blend this thoroughly. As you can see, I've got my foundation all around my face. And it's so important that you make sure you bring your foundation into your neck. So let's say your skin tone has just changed slightly since when you had it matched. It would show, on your jawline, and we don't want that. I just put a little bit here, and I just blend down into my neck. And this is also good because since this has sunscreen, you're also getting sunscreen onto your neck because a lot of people forget to put sunscreen on their neck, and then that's actually an area that it'll get super wrinkly when you get older. I even put some on my ears too. I really want to make sure it matches, and of course make sure you get really up into the hairline. Just really kind of like that. Okay, we're gonna do some concealer. So I have my Tarte Shape Tape. This one is actually, to be fully completely honest, is a little dark on me right now because it's winter skin. It's May right now, but your girl hasn't seen a decent amount of sunlight since like 4th of July of last year. So I'm just gonna blend. It's definitely not fully matched my skin, so I really make sure to blend it. And I know this is very common, not everybody is gonna have a million different concealers and foundations to make sure it always matches your skin. So just make sure you really blend. My skin's the kind, it changes color, it tans really easily. So this is pretty much my life. So as you can see, my eyelids are really red, and I'm actually not gonna put foundation or concealer there because it will crease, because it's just not made to be used as a eyeshadow primer. Now that my liquids are done, I'm going to move on to my bronzer and blush. Sometimes after this step you can set your face with a translucent powder, but I'm actually not going to do that because I just don't want to put a ton of layers on my face, because like I said, this is just kind of a fast makeup look, also really light and easy. So I'm going to use my Benefit Cheek, I always say cheerleader, but it's Cheek Leaders Bronze Squad palette. I'm gonna grab my contouring brush. So this is from Morphe, and this one is R4. And what's really great about Morphe is that their brushes are just so cheap. I'm gonna go into my Hoola bronzer here. Go in there, tap off excess. And I learned this from a girl on Instagram, and I love this trick. Instead of going like this, instead you just wanna look carefully for where the light hits on your cheek. So this is a little bit more tricky. You can do this if you want, but I've started doing this instead. Like, it's like right there, okay? And I'm just gonna boop, put it in there, and I'm really just building around that cheekbone. And I do like to tap instead of rub, because like I said, I have acne prone skin. I'm actually doing a whole, I have kind of like my own regimen right now given to me by my dermatologist in this area. And really try not to drag it down too low, because it'll just darken like your whole cheek. You know, you just want to be really careful to keep it in the same area. Blending it up into your hairline. Now I'm not quite done blending it, but I'm gonna take the excess that's on here and just put it on my chin a little bit, because I have a more like pronounced chin. So I put it there because that's where the sun naturally hits it. Okay, and now I'm gonna do some bronzer in my temple area and up to my hairline. Now I don't get a lot of acne so much here, so I do kind of rub my brush around, so I know it's more safe. Cool. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of my jawline, so I'm gonna get some more Hoola and a little bit under. So you don't want to go right on here, because that just ends up like putting a line on your face, you know what I mean? But I'm actually putting it under, and then I kind of blend it down, under, and then blend down. Even take a little bit of the excess on the brush and just rub it along my collarbones. So now that that's done, I'm going to contour my nose a little bit, because like I said, I don't want this to be like too much, you know? I don't really have like, I just use this. This is a concealer brush. So I'm gonna go into my Hoola, and I'm just gonna lightly, I look here where my eyebrows are, and I just kind of go down. Here I'm guiding along this part of my nose, the edges of my nose. And then I'm also gonna put a little bit here, just to kind of lift, and a little bit under, like that. And I'm gonna blend it. Now I'm gonna get, we're gonna do blush. So I'm gonna take this brush. I have this one is Eco Tools, just like a drugstore brand. Look at, as you can tell, I've had it for a long time. I'm gonna go back to my Cheek Leaders palette, and I'm just gonna take the Colorista one because I just want something really light. And I'm gonna, just a light smile, and I bring it into my bronzer. Okay, so I go here, and then I kind of sweep. I love blush. It really just helps bring your face together, and it brings color to your face, which, like, when you're feeling kind of pale, it's just really nice. I actually like do something different. I will kind of bring it up here, like this area, like, because when the sun hits you, like, that's where it goes. I just want it to kind of look like I got some little bit of sun. Now, last step for the face is highlighter. So I'm gonna take, this is my Sephora brush, small contour. Okay, I'm gonna just go into the cookie highlighter which by the way, I love the way this smells. It smells so good. Like cookies, obviously. And I'm just gonna look for where the light hits highest. And I do like to kind of bring it down like this. And now I'm gonna put a little bit of the highlighter here on my Cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna put some down the middle of my nose. I'm gonna use my finger and lightly put it there. And then just a little bit on the tip of my nose here. And I'm gonna blend it. I don't want it to look streaky or anything. I really like putting it on my Cupid's bow. I just think it looks really pretty. Okay. So face portion is done. By the way, guys, I am starving right now. Whew. So now I'm gonna do my eyes. My super red eyes. So I have my Morphe palette here. This is 35F. It's one of my favorite palettes for sure. And like if you're having a really busy day, you can put some primer on. Right now I'm not gonna put primer on because I'm not having a super busy day. I just want to kind of like touch up and feel good. But if you want, you can put on eyeshadow primer. Now, I'm going to get my big fluffy brush. So this is my Sephora blending shadow brush, and I'm gonna go into a neutral color that matches my skin. So that would be this one. Clearly I've used it a lot. So the reason I do this is it just helps kind of prep your eye for the shadow, and I just put it all over my lid. And this is really gonna help with making sure that the shadows blend together because there's already a shadow underneath. Especially if you're wearing primer, that's really important to make sure you put on this base color, because when you go to put on your main color, the primer, it's really just gonna stick to the primer and it'll be harder to blend it out. Now I'm just gonna choose a very natural color, neutral color. I'll do this one. It's a bit more reddish undertones. This one's more orangish. So I'm gonna do this one. So I am actually gonna use my big fluffy brush for this. So I'm just gonna go in here. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'm just going to put it in my crease like this and into, gonna take the shadow, blendy blend. Major key with eyeshadow is blending. When I was first like watching YouTube and like making YouTube videos when I was like 14, by the way, I loved doing that. I did that all the time. And I remember people just being like, please blend your eyeshadow. So I made sure to remember that. Now I'm gonna put on kind of like a sparkly shadow right here on my lid. I grab the same palette, Morphe 35F. I'm gonna take this shadow right here, kind of pinkish. So I'm gonna get my Sephora eyeshadow brush. So this one is Precision Eyeshadow. I'm gonna get that pink. I'm just gonna imagine a straight line and I'm gonna draw it down like that. So that's really gonna help round out my eyes. Okay, right now I actually feel like this isn't coming on strong enough. This happens a lot with sparkly shadows. So I'm actually gonna use my finger, so I'm gonna just grab that. I'm just gonna put this in the middle. And as you can see, that really just shows up a lot better. A lot better. Okay, and then I'm gonna kind of tap some extra that I have on my finger around the rest of the lid. Okay. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm actually gonna go grab my blending shadow brush again. I'm gonna go back into that first color, tappy tap, and I'm gonna kind of lightly go back into my crease just to make sure that that contoury deepness is still there. All right, so next I'm gonna take a lighter sparkle, and so that would be this one, which is like near white. I'm gonna go into that and I'm gonna put it in my absolute inner corner. Like that. You can use your shadow brush if you really want to, just to make sure you really get into that corner and then kind of blend it up. Bring it then right here. So that just really brightens the eyes. All right, so now that my eyeshadow and my face are all done, I'm going to put on some mascara. So one of my absolute favorite mascaras of all time. I've used it since high school. So this is Covergirl Lashblast Volume. And this one is waterproof, black. So I'm just gonna lightly tap the bottom lash line. And when I get in the inner corner, I look the other way. It really helps you to not irritate your eye and then accidentally like blink too hard and then like get mascara all over the place. So I'm just gonna look away and then I can get into the inner corner there. So now I'm gonna do my lips. So the highlighter, as you can tell, it went down here and it made my lips look smaller from far away. So I'm not gonna do that, I'm not gonna keep that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line my lips first with this Morphe liner. This is Coffee and Kissy. I really like this one. Alright, so my lips are all lined. I filled them in with a liner as well. Put some gloss on them. So this is a Clinique, just like a little mini sample lip gloss I have. This is Super Balm Moisturizing Gloss, number 14, Hazelnut. Righty guys, so that is the look. Super natural, super easy. Obviously I took a little bit more time so I could explain things, but I really like it. I hope you guys liked it too. It's quarantine, we can still look cute. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video with this nice natural makeup look. I'm gonna go walk my dog because there's nothing else I can do. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see next. Like I said, I post videos regarding beauty, fashion, health, fitness, and lifestyle. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Back to what I was doing. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Guys, I almost went down. That'll be a good blooper moment. If you heard my stomach rumble, please ignore that. I'm gonna eat after this. Oh, I got a hair on my face.